Thank you all so much for having me here today. It's really a thrill to be at GEOINT representing the city of St. Louis, also known as the Gateway City, or the City with the Arch, or a place where you can start up, stand out, and stay, and most importantly, the proud home of NGA West. Yes, we're very proud of that. I would like to recognize Vice Admiral Sharp and former NGA Director Robert Cardillo and extend my thanks for continuing the long-standing partnership between NGA and the City of St. Louis. Thank you to GEOINT for sponsoring this great event and for having me with you here today, and importantly, for bringing GEOINT to St. Louis in 2023 and 2025. We are thrilled about that. We look forward to having all of you visit St. Louis to experience firsthand all of the great things going on with our geospatial sector and in one of the fastest growing startup communities in the country. I'm proud to say that St. Louis is the nation's center for geospatial excellence. In St. Louis, we have a proud history with NGA and its mission in mapping and geospatial intelligence. Way back in 1804, Lewis and Clark, along with their Corps of Discovery, departed from St. Louis on their expedition to explore the Louisiana Purchase. The information they collected about the terrain and plant life is today known as human geography, a mission area for NGA. And while NGA has been a part of St. Louis for over 70 years, its roots go all the way back to 1827 when the St. Louis Arsenal, where NGA currently resides, began manufacturing small arms for the US Army. And then after World War II, the Army transformed the mission of the facility to become the Aeronautical Chart and Information Center, which helped map the surface of the moon for the Apollo astronauts. This was folded into the Defense Mapping Agency in the 70s, and then became the National Imagery and Mapping Agency, NEMA, some of you call that, and eventually NGA in the early 2000s. The current NGA West Campus sits just south of the Gateway Arch. The monument to westward expansion that commemorates the famous expedition led by Lewis and Clark to explore America's potential and to drive our growth for the future. And on June 2nd, 2016, NGA announced its record of decision to build its new West Campus just north of the Arch and blocks from our vibrant downtown. Since that time, we have worked to prepare the site for NGA's new home. 27 city blocks were cleared. Over 60,000 archaeological artifacts were uncovered. 830,000 tons of dirt were removed, and over 30,000 cubic yards of streets and alleys were removed. And with those 97 acres prepped and ready, we proudly transferred the site to the Air Force last December 13th, 2018. And then just recently, the Army Corps of Engineers, which is coordinating the construction of the campus, unveiled its renderings for NGA West. You see it there, I believe. So we are so excited to continue our partnership with NGA and to help them meet their mission for our country and the century. As part of that mission, NGA has committed to collaborate with the private sector, with the geospatial startups, and the surrounding communities, including neighborhoods right around the site. NGA is also committed and collaboration with our neighborhood schools and our area universities to train our young people to be the next generation of NGA employees. At the recent GEO Resolution Conference in St. Louis, Vice Admiral Sharp said, "I couldn't be more excited about what we're doing in St. Louis, and it starts with the people and the partnerships. We are committed to those people and partnerships. And as we are committed to expanding the role of the Center for Geospatial Excellence, because we believe that the future of geospatial is St. Louis made. You may have seen our booth or the people from our delegation displaying the STL Made button, which I'm wearing today also. But if you haven't, make sure to stop by our booth, learn about all the great things taking place in the geospatial sector in St. Louis. And as you can see from all the different entities representing St. Louis that are here at GEOINT, we are all working together toward the future. Our city, our regional and state governments, and our civic organizations, our academic and workforce development institutions, and our economic development groups and businesses have all come together with the common purpose of ensuring that the future of geospatial is St. Louis made. We see a very bright future in St. Louis with geospatial technology leading the way. Our ecosystem of mission-driven geospatial partners, innovators, entrepreneurs, investors, thinkers, and doers makes St. Louis the place where you can put yourself on the map. For any startups, geospatial companies, or investors, you want to know that St. Louis is the place where you can start up, stand out, and stay. St. Louis is a rapidly growing startup center, offering the leadership, specialized resources, and support businesses needed to create impact in a geospatial industry that is exploding with opportunity. As the current and future home of NGA West, we offer access to groundbreaking NGA technology. It's a partnership that will allow smaller businesses and academic institutions to license NGA intellectual property. Forbes magazine rated St. Louis as a top 10 rising city for startups. And the city of our cost of doing business is 8% below the national average. We have thriving innovation communities, including Cortex Innovation District and T-Rex. There's a pin for that too, if you stop by the booth. T-Rex is also constructing the Geosaros Innovation Research Center, a groundbreaking incubator for geospatial startups. And we have universities that are nurturing geospatial talent. For example, St. Louis University recently partnered with NGA to host the first Geo-Resolution Conference to discuss advancing the geospatial environment that has developed in the region. A theme echoed by many panelists and speakers at Geo-Resolution was that St. Louis is experiencing a unique moment in geospatial relevance. NGA's Chief Technology Officer, Mark Munsell, said this about St. Louis: "It is really special to see what's happening right now. There is so much energy behind the geospatial community." I believe we're making history right there in St. Louis. So if you're looking for a place to make a mark and to stand out, St. Louis is a place with a strong spirit of accessibility, collaboration, and hustle. We are a community where everyone wants to help and where everyone has your back. It's a place where you can connect and create impact. We are large enough to provide the resources you need, and we stand behind anyone who wants to contribute to our community. We have growing industries in healthcare, agribusiness, biotech, financial services, aerospace, and cybersecurity, all of which are hungry for geospatial innovation, and all of which are providing opportunities for years to come. We have partnership opportunities with defense-related industries as well, including NGA, of course, Scott Air Force Base, Boeing, and others. In St. Louis, we show up for our entrepreneurs. In fact, a recent study found that St. Louis has the most female entrepreneurs of any US city. We're proud of that. And we're confident that if you come to St. Louis, you'll want to stay. St. Louis is one of the most vibrant, affordable, accessible, and livable communities in our country. Not only is St. Louis one of the 25 most affordable cities, we are #1 most affordable city for millennials. We have world-class amenities, museums and art museums, and by the way, the country's very best zoo. We are one of America's most exciting food cities, according to Zagat, and we've claimed the title of USA Today's best beer scene for 2 years running. I heard a yes out there, good. So with over $8 billion in urban core development and a large and growing system of hiking and biking trails, we know that St. Louis has something for everyone. So I know I've done a little bit of cheerleading here today. I'm the mayor, that's my job. But I'm also an accountant and a business person. So the bottom line matters to me. And when I look at everything that is going on in our city, I can tell you that the bottom line is this. The future of geospatial is St. Louis made. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be with you today. I want to thank USGIF again for all the work that you do and for hosting this symposium. It's a testament to the growing importance of the geospatial industry and the future of our country. And I'm so proud to be a part of it. I look forward to seeing every one of you in St. Louis at GEO 2023. Thank you all.